Hey everybody, this is the righteous bald dude Billy from the band Fear to Stop at feartostop.bandcamp.com. Over there, being her normal self, is the always lovely, dreaded righteous diva Dana, aka my wife and bandmate. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Nah, I'm doing pretty good. Got some of our music playing on Spotify in the background, a little soundtrack. So, because I don't know, a lot of times in YouTube, people have like music in the background and stuff when they're talking, and don't feel like getting copyright flagged, so we put on our own music, which would be kind of interesting because our stuff's monetized. So either we're gonna get paid for this, or they're going to hit me with a copyright strike against my own stuff, like I'm John Fogerty. So I don't know. We're gonna see. So that's messed up. But see, John Fogerty is because basically what happened is he did a song and then it sounded like one of the things he did when he was in Credence, and it was two different record companies. That's why. So he didn't sue himself. It's like, I sound like myself. I'm gonna sue myself, and I'm like, oh, a little long cool woman in a black dress. Wait, that's the Hollies. What the fuck did John Fogerty sing? Solo. Angel in the center for. Wait, no, no. Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play today. Anyway, why am I doing like this? Like I'm playing a guitar like an idiot. I'm playing a ukulele. Somewhere over the rainbow. Not, I'm not that big anymore, so I couldn't do it. So I'm losing weight. Both are. It's called eating healthy, and it's called a pandemic, making everything that was delicious close down. I'm kidding. I gained a lot of weight during the pandemic, but I'm
I
getting
lost
down.
weight.
Yeah, well, I'm losing it now. I've lost most of my pandemic weight, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah, a year later.
Hey, but it took that long for me to gain it, and it's like 6 months I gained weight, and the other 6 months I lost it back. So there goes that damn airplane. It's like, oh, there's music going on in the background. Gotta shut you up. No, it's a running joke, guys, because it's like every time I'm trying to work on a song, like an airplane flies over, and it's like I can't hear because my phone volume is somewhere next to terrible. Nah, what can you do, right? But that's not what we're going to talk about today. Today, in the 17 and a half minutes we have left, we're going to be talking about the something that's kind of hit a little close to home. Not for me, but for her. We're watching this channel called Cinema Sins, and they were doing a thing on everything wrong with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the 1990 movie. And when I saw it, I loved it. I'm sorry, I did. All right, because I was a Ninja Turtles mark, but I was a little nervous because I was afraid it was going to be like a lot like the cartoon, and since even though it was live action with the CGI, or not CGI, but what them called my mother things, the real
Yeah, stop
puppets.
motion.
No, puppets.
Or puppets, yeah.
Something, or people in a suit or something. I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't remember. Yeah, but I know like Jim Henson's Muppets team was involved at some point. So yeah. Um, since it wasn't a cartoon, I was hoping it wasn't going to be too cartoony. Um, I was kind of. You said you were disappointed when you saw it.
Yeah, I was.
And why were you disappointed?
Well, because I thought it was going to be like a cartoon.
I
But
liked
what's
it. It
really
wasn't.
funny is, or I was expecting it to, like based off the cartoon. I didn't think it was going to be a cartoon. I knew it was going to be live action. It's just, I thought that it was going to be, you know, like the continuity from the cartoon. And when it wasn't, I was kind of disappointed, and I had to get used to the idea that this is not based on a cartoon.
Yeah, I see you're expecting to see stuff like Krang and Baxter Stockman and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
See, that's what I was afraid of. I didn't want to see like, I wanted to see, like stuff like uh, Splinter and Shredder, like their whole backstory and stuff like that, and like their ancient feud, not ancient, but their, you know, feud and whatnot. Uh, I didn't want to see the like stuff like the neutrinos and stuff like that.
Well, yeah, I didn't want to see that either because I
Oh
thought
my god.
it was very annoying.
You know the messed up part is, uh, in some ways, it lived up to my expectations. But when I was watching the playback, not the playback, but the video on it from CinemaSins, I realized I'm kind of, I don't know. Um, there were some cringy parts, some very cringy parts looking back in it now. The part where they acted like the cartoon characters, like how a dude and stuff like that, got annoying. Okay, uh, the thing that kind of annoyed me, and old dude talked about it earlier. He said that that Raphael was the only turtle to actually get any kind of character development. Uh, the cartoon, it was Michelangelo, who's like the popular way. Like everybody, that was like most people's favorite turtle. You
He
know,
was my favorite turtle.
you know. Raphael was cool in the cartoon because he was kind of like, he was sarcastic. In the movie, they made him emo. He whined all the damn time, and he was my favorite turtle actually. My Raphael was actually my favorite turtle, and I liked it because he was funny like Michelangelo, but he was sarcastic, and that's anybody's known me or watched her videos or know me in real life knows that you know for me sarcasm is a talent.
I love
All right.
sarcasm.
Sarcasm rules, dude. But instead, they're like the whole thing is like he's all depressed and stuff like that. I mean, he's like, and like he all goes off by himself. You know, the thing that I found annoying is that the rest of the turtle. I mean, Leonardo's the leader, and he kind of, you know, not so much him, but Michelangelo and Donatello both act like it. Donatello was supposed to be like the nerdy one who was like, Donatello does machines, according to the theme song. And even they're all the other ones are acting like kids. Leonardo, Michelangelo, and Donatello. And Raphael was the one who was like, God, I'm gonna go out in broad daylight and start doing cartwheels on the roof, no costume, like an idiot. Not that that played into the movie at all, except they went to go, capture him. What I didn't like, huh? What I didn't like was the fact that in the cartoon, it was always a case of what's the word I'm looking for? There was the feud between Shredder and Splinter. Didn't it have something to do with a girl or something like that? Like they both liked the same woman, and
I think so.
and then something happened, and that it didn't end well, and that started like the blood feud and all that kind of good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. And something happened, and he ended up turning into a rat. In the movie,
he saw some glue or something like that.
In the movie, it was a case of he was the person that Shredder was feuding with. Shredder killed him, and Splinter was the dude's pet rat, and he got turned into Rat Man or whatever by the ooze, or not in the sewers. But that's cool, but I like the original thing better because it's like I could see why Splinter would have vengeance because it's like you killed my master, Oh my God, that was a good, Splinter, But what the fuck does Shredder care? Oh, you were a rat that belonged to my enemy that I killed. I already won. You're a rat. Shredder be like, fool, please get out of here with that mess. Let me go get a big old cat and go get you. I mean, that's the thing. He's saying all these clumsy ass fools, the foot soldiers. Stupid ass name is that, the Foot. I mean, come on, a Foot Clan.
Or what
Goofy
about
ass.
fucking Bebop and Rocksteady?
I'm glad that wasn't in the movie. It's like one of the. I did not want to imagine that, or not imagine. I didn't want to actually see that on the screen.
Could you imagine that if he did so?
Yes, I can. I can imagine that. I did imagine that. That's why I didn't want to see it. But um, you know, instead of sending these goofy old fools, you know, these Dollar General stormtrooper wannabes, you know, you know what he should have done? You want to take out Shredder? Get a whole bunch of cats. You sent a whole bunch of cats down there.
Dude, do you realize? Did you just say kill a bunch of cats?
I said no, get a whole bunch of cats.
Oh,
I didn't say kill a whole bunch of.
Kill a bunch of cats. I'm like, dude.
That'd be a catastrophe,
Fucking
fool.
Peter. Fucking Peter would
Catastrophe.
have like a field day with that. Like,
Catastrophe. Catastrophe.
catastrophe.
Vagina.
There
Oh my goodness. That was a King of the Hill joke there. Remember, hon?
Mm-hmm.
Remember when Peggy had to be the sex education teacher and she couldn't say penis?
Yeah.
It was like happiness, happiness, penis, penis.
Oh.
And she paused. She goes vagina, and then it showed like outside, and like all the birds are flying out the trees. Like ah.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell?
Wait, but I want to tell you my thing on Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, please, because I want to get your take. No, I want to get your take on the Ninja Turtles. Because I'm going to get your take on the movie. Cause
okay, well, for me, I was a big fan of the show. The
Okay.
cartoon, the original cartoon.
Yeah, I'm going to give my synopsis on it, and then we got to wrap up.
I watched it religiously. And I got so wrapped up into it that this is so embarrassing. I can't believe I'm going to say this. But I was actually hoping that April O'Neil and Michelangelo hooked up. Now, there's two problems with that.
Yeah, bestiality.
Damn it, let me say what I was going to say.
But that's the obvious.
First, there's the thing with the whole bestiality thing, number one.
That's a shell of a thing.
And then number two, Michelangelo's a teenager, he's a minor.
But my question is he actually a minor? Like, is he like a literal teenager? Or is he a teenager like in teenage years? Like he's been alive for like 13 years and like, in, you know, like people time and stuff like that, but it makes him like 173 or something. Or is it like because turtles live to be so long? Is he actually been? Is it like in our years he's like 80, but like in turtle years he's like 12?
Dude, seriously?
So which would be the problem then? So would it be like would it still consider to be that if he's like well yeah, because he's mentally like a teenager. And never mind the fact he's a fucking turtle. Excuse my language. He's a turtle. You know, like Tortuga. You know, I like turtles. Like that. Like that.
I like turtles.
I like turtles. You know what Shredder should have done? Do you remember that book? Did you used to read those books by Judy Blume with Tales of Fourth Grade Nothing? Peter and Fudge?
Yes.
No.
I love Fudge.
Peter had that turtle named Dribble.
Yes.
You should have sent Fudge down into the sewers. You know why?
Why?
You remember the end of the book where Fudge ate the turtle?
Mm-hmm.
He ate Dribble? It's sad I remember the damn turtle's name. But he ate... he should have... Shredder should have got a hold of Judy Blume and sent down Fudge. Yo, it's Farley Drexel Hatcher in this bitch. I remember his real name. And the messed up part is, I remember the second book, they had a little baby named, like, they named her Tootsie. Like, that was a nickname, it was like Tamara or something like that, but they said, we call her Tootsie. I'm like, what, they want a candy factory or something? Got Fudge, got... How the hell did Peter escape that? Is that like, was it like his original name, like Mr. Goodbar or something? Hatcher should have adopted like a Mexican orphan or something like that, named him Panda Dulce. Oh my god, that's terrible. That's stupid. I remember I used to love those books. Oh, gotta pour one out for my homie. Gotta give a shout out to the late breaks my heart to say Beverly Cleary wrote the Ramona books. God, she's 104. I'm like, my God. That killed my childhood. Oh my God. I was a mark for the Ramona books. Ramona and Beezee. Yeah, Beezee, because her name was like Beaches. And the thing that Ramona couldn't say Beatrice when she was like little, so she called her Beezee, and that became a nickname. And I'm like, my God, can you imagine? Can you imagine going through roll in high school and all right, Beatrice, please call me Beezee. I'm like, what? Bigger, please. You know, because they're putting the B. You know, I said bigger because Beezee. Like Kanye West is Yeezus. His name is so does that mean Kanye West's nickname is actually Yeatrice? Oh God, I'm still. You know what the funny part is? You remember when they made they made a Ramona movie back like in the late '90s?
Mm-hmm.
You know who that girl was that played Ramona?
Mm.
Sarah Pauly, and you're saying that name sounds familiar. That's the chick who played Anna in 2004 Dawn of the Dead.
Oh my goodness.
Yep, that was Ramona. I'm like, God, I used to love those books though. I don't know what it was. It was just like, because I guess being like a former teacher, because that's Beverly Cleary was. She was a retired school teacher.
Actually, she was a librarian.
Librarian. I know. Oh, that's right, librarian. I knew it was something like that. Something to do with the school and books and stuff. So, what she used to do, I mean, what was so cool about her is that she actually got into that mindset of like the characters that she was writing, like the children and stuff like that, and it felt authentic. Usually when an adult is trying to write from a child's point of view, it doesn't turn out so hot. It seems really fake and cloying. But she wrote relatable characters, and
she did a damn good job at it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. She did. And the whole thing is like they were like a lower middle class family, and there was a story in one of the books. I think it was Ramona and her father. I think that was the name of the book. Where he like lost his job or something like that, or he got laid off or something like that, and he had to make budget cuts.
Yep.
And she went on a crusade to get him to quit smoking. That's right. That's right. I remember. My God, the things I remember, and yet I have to set an alarm. Remember, to take my medication. Oh, remind me, the medication's on the table. It's been there for a couple weeks.
Right. So.
But it's funny. Oh God, it's about time to wrap up. Beezee. No, I was just saying about. I had to throw that character in there. I was talking about Judy Blume before that, right? Because we're talking about what Shredder should have done. You know what the messed up part about Judy Blume is? Did you know that after, besides being a children's author, she also wrote like young adult novels that have been banned from schools because of the sexual content?
Judy Blume?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah, and apparently some of those were kind of graphic.
What?
Yeah, not like pornographic, but I mean like for a school, to be in a school. But
that's funny because we have like some fucked up books in the library that we had at school.
You're really trying to get us demonetized. Yeah, I know. What's the worst? Oh crap, honey, we gotta wake her up. What's the worst thing you remember reading in the library?
World's Tasteless Jokes. I mean, so bad to the point to where I laughed because first off it was tasteless, and I laughed because I couldn't believe they went there. But I mean, it's some shit that's like uncomfortable.
You're really trying to get us to turn 18 and over.
I'm sorry. But I mean, it's some stuff that's like really, it's like really uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like, wow, they really went there. I can't believe they went there.
All right, we seriously got to wrap up. But I'm gonna say this real quick. My pick. As much as I love the guy, and I think he's a great author, I can't believe they had him in schools with Stephen King. And it's not because of the stories or whatnot like themselves. Like, No, it's too scary. No, it's actually more psychological horror. People actually read Stephen King, but there's some really graphic sexual stuff in there, like pretty graphic, like not like oh like like in a vulgar way, like kind of uh like Cujo, the book version of Cujo. Mentioned about the dude jerking off and like his the sheets were like crusty, you know, stuff like that. I'm like, but in a more literary way. But it was kind of like it was kind of like there were a lot of TMIs in Stephen King's books. Uh, uh, yeah. Like, you remember that movie? Did you ever read the book, or hopefully you didn't see the movie because it's really bad? Thinner,
Yeah.
where that dude,
He would lose weight, like.
yeah, he was chronically losing weight because he had a gypsy with a car,
Yeah.
like that, and there was a curse on him,
Mhm.
like that, and uh, basically to get the curse off of him, he had to somebody had to eat this pie or whatnot, and he stupidly left in the fridge, and his kid ate it, and there was like one slice left, and he said screw it and just ate it anyway, and it was like a sad ending type thing.
Yep.
Well, we'll see in the book, you know why he hit the he hit that old lady and killed her.
Why?
Because he was getting a hand job for his wife on the wheel.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I forgot. Yeah.
But that's what I mean. These books were in schools. So, alright guys, we gotta wrap up. I gotta go wake up the kid. She's gotta go get ready for school. So, till next time, good golf, good tennis, whatever makes you happy. Sorry about some of the vulgar discussion in this thing. This is supposed to be about the Ninja Turtles, but
It just bought us on that rabbit hole.
Yep, it's been a shell of a conversation, I tell you what.
Oh my
You know.
goodness, a shell of conversation.
Yep. And a lot of BS, I guess. Or in the turtle speak, Cowadunga. Anyway, till next time, good golf, good tennis, whatever makes you happy. Be nice to each other. Don't worry about Superman's cape. Worry about Batman's cape, because you don't know where it's been. There's a reason why the Joker's always laughing. I'll just put it like
I
that.
was gonna say, isn't it because it's like crusty?
Hey! Anyway, till next time, guys. Peace. That was a good crusty.